welcome to the GLSEN, first annual GLSEN, Black Collar Collective Charity Event. We are here with, of course, my better half and pod partner, Dakubara, and LilFoxxy. I appreciate you guys so much for being here. Let me fix my sweet, beautiful Daku a little bit, even though we literally sat here and did this. It just likes to be sassy, so what can you say? If I could find it, that would be sick. Up. Nope. Up. I love that we did this. I love that we literally did this. It was like, no, you know what? Actually, I'm going to make you do it in front of everybody and be embarrassed. How about that? You like that? Like, I love it. Thank you. Oh my god. Exactly what I wanted. How did you know? Hi, everybody. Oh, thank you, Mojo. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Once I get my shit together, we will be discussing this very, very important charity event. Hopefully that looks okay. How's that look, everybody? Hopefully she looks good. She looks stunning, as always. All right, guys, so let's talk a little bit about this charity event, shall we? As you guys know, it's the first annual GLSEN Summer Charity. But we are doing it for GLSEN, which they provide resources for a safe environment for LGBTQIA plus students and marginalized students. They advise on, advocate for, and research comprehensive policies designed to protect LGBTQIA students as well as students of marginalized identities. They've brought record support to Safe School Improvement Act and the Student Non-Discrimination Act and fought discriminatory legislation in over 15 states. And they empower students to affect change by supporting student-led efforts to positively impact their own schools and local communities. Together, we can transform our nation's K-12 schools into places of liberation where young people can thrive and reach their full potential. GLSEN has 4 supports. These 4 supports are focused on GLSEN's programs of advocacy, research, and policy work. 1 is comprehensive policy. 2 is supportive educators. 3 is inclusive curriculums. And 4 is student-led groups. And I think we could all get behind something like that. Like, what an amazing fucking thing to be a part of. And before we get too into it, here, I have one more thing. Saturday, tomorrow at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Drag Vegas channel. Correct me if I'm wrong, pretty sure I'm right. We will be having someone from GLSEN, Luke Blankenship himself, on the charity event. And that's just fucking amazing. And I cannot wait. But without further ado, let's go ahead and undeafen for our beautiful beauty.
Yeah.
Hi, guys. Sorry. I wanted to get all the information out before we got a choo-chooing.
It's information is important.
It's very important.
Right.
Thank you for that amazing introduction there.
Of course. All right, guys. So, we are here with episode 10 of the Thick and Spooky Ghouls. And we have the beautiful Dakubara. Look at you. Stunning. And LilFoxxy over here. Hi, LilFoxxy.
Hi. Hello.
And of course, look at the amazing art Daku made. We are adorable PNGs in a fucking pool. How cool is that? Cool.
I'd say it's pretty cool. Yeah. We're staying pretty chill today, that's for sure.
You're damn right. Thank you, Redneck. Thank you, everybody.
Thanks,
You're all so
Redneck.
sweet.
You guys are sweet.
I
like how Foxy's model looks like she's got like one hand on like over her shoulder. It's just she's like big ball in here.
And what's funny is they're just my tails. I'm just wrapping you guys up. It's fine. I gotta keep you guys safe.
So,
that's right.
Meso, you want to tell them about our
incentives?
Incentives, babes.
So, my loves, if we reach $200, like if we earn $200 during mine and Daku's podcast here, my slot and her slot combined, we will both be getting cream pied in the face at the end of stream during the Ghoulish Bites right before we raid out. So let's hit 200,
I mean, you are pretty close.
For Oh, laggy. Well, we have to earn 200 collectively during these 2 segments. So in 4
Ah.
hours, we have to earn $200 at least. So I'm not good at math, but tell me how much that would be from where we are now. Somebody. No, not 43 more vulgar. It has to be 200 collectively. But for every donation during mine or her stream, we will you'll be entered into a raffle to win one of her amazing pens, and she's got such cute fucking pens. And if you donate $50 at once, you'll be guaranteed a pen. If you donate $100, you'll be guaranteed a very special Switch Daku pen. So I think awesome incentives. Let me know if I look too laggy on my camera. I feel like I look very like, whoa.
I unfortunately cannot help you because I'm watching.
I know you're right there. I'm talking about
So
these amazing people.
No, you look
you
good.
know.
You look good. You look good.
Okay,
You're
I'm
good.
like, I
Let's
can't
say
follow.
my computer is like stressed, so it's like I just don't know what to do. But thank you guys seriously for being here. Incentives are pinned if you're curious of what else we got going, and of course,
So you guys might actually get pied in the face.
You think?
I hope so. Did we
Well,
already get some? Am I not hearing my alerts now?
Yeah,
Nambin donated to 157 already.
Yes. Yes.
So
You're
we've already
kidding me.
got.
So that's why you said that.
Yeah,
Yes.
so
Why
Nambin's
did
already
my thing not
gotten the
make noise now?
Nambin's guaranteed both the pins right now. Nambin's guaranteed the Daku Switch pin and the Daku Wand pin. And yeah, we're really close to getting pied in the face already because of that donation from Nambin.
That's amazing.
Can we just say that that was for Nambin's segment instead of our segment?
I must not have it. As I say,
No, that's not how that works.
I don't know why mine didn't make noise. I have it. It literally just was. I was just complaining about how loud it was in my ear, and now it's like, haha, well, fuck you. You get nothing then.
Like, actually,
Nothing.
psych.
Yeah. I have it on the top. I'm so good at this. Can't you tell? I've done this so many times already.
I really want to see your entire outfit. I cannot stop
Me?
looking.
Okay, hold.
Yeah, I want to see your entire outfit,
Hold on.
babes.
Let me see if I can fit a fit check in here. First of
I
all,
was gonna say, need a fit check. Yep.
Look, God, she's so gorgeous. Look at her ears. Her ears are just
So
beyond adorable.
cute.
Oh my god.
little moo-moos.
Oh,
Baby, I have the same dress.
Oh my god, you know, that'll.
love that.
All right, you gotta do one now too, though.
I gotta
only
do
fair.
one. All right.
Yeah, it's only
Okay,
fair.
guys, I'll show you guys. Okay, are we ready? Okay, hold on. I think my camera's too low.
Woohoo! I can't
this is
whistle,
what we
so
got.
So cute.
I can't make whistle
Yeah,
noises.
yeah,
So
guys,
you're
I
gonna
don't know if you guys
woo.
can literally just see the outfit.
I love it.
Literally just the outfit.
Perfect.
Just the outfit.
Yeah, amazing,
So
stunning.
good. So good.
Yeah.
Gorgeous.
Okay.
So it's just a little cow outfit.
All right.
Just some cowgirls.
Couple cowgirls. We had to. We've been coordinating this for months.
The moment I made the models and I'm all like, it's summertime, we're doing a
time.
hot tub stream. We're doing a hot tub stream.
I love it.
Okay, but yes, we are a couple adorable little moo-moos over here.
Bring on the
And-
pie.
So, step on me. God damn it. All right. You gotta donate though.
Hey,
They weren't ready for
yo.
the bell bottoms. Yeah, you guys don't even know. You guys don't even know.
love
I love bell bottoms.
Oh, so
Jinx.
cute. Hi, Mojo.
Yeah,
Mojo,
Nambin,
you beautiful,
monster.
beautiful lady.
I will.
man.
Such a
Let me know
sweetie.
when we have donations, because apparently mine's not working. That's why I was like, no, when we get money, because I didn't even know we had any donations. So we're $4 away from both of us guaranteeing a cream pie to the face
What?
at the end of this.
Wait,
Wait,
$4?
$4?
No,
Hold
we're not.
on.
Oh, no, 157?
Did someone?
157. We're 40. We're 30. I can't do
You
math
know what?
either.
You
Hold
know
on,
I can't
40,
do math.
So
40,
157.
43. 43.
Yeah.
43 away.
43. Not 4.
I was like
43.
4. I was
And
like, did
that
someone
is
donate?
Forever on camera. I'm
Again?
so fucking glad that I could say that while we were live. I'm super
And we
stoked on
both
it.
haven't hit our pens yet tonight. So
No, I'm sober as a f***ing bird,
Yeah,
bro.
I stayed sober because I was
bird
like, well,
sober?
my brain has to kind of be sober, not sober. It needs to be smart. So
I'm having at least a drink. Vulgar's gonna be making me a drink after I finish my little segment. But
smart.
so it's episode 10. Holy shit, how did this already how are we already here?
I know.
And
Damn.
tonight I'll be
Congrats.
we're all covering yokai. And you guys know I love a good yokai, like, very much. They're so cool. Japan has so many cool, like, demon-esque
Oh my
creatures.
God,
I just
know,
love
right?
it. Okay. Well, notes if you chill
Oh.
out, man. There we go.
The note's like, I'm right here. I'm right here.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
right
like,
here.
read
I'm right
me.
here.
But my yokai is going to be the Kappa, and I feel like, have you guys ever heard of Kappa?
I don't think I've seen a Kappa.
I have seen a Kappa. Like I've never seen a Kappa, but I know
You've
what a
know
Kappa
of a
is.
Kappa, right? What about you
I
guys
do
in
not.
chat? Anyone ever seen, well, heard of a Kappa? Or if you've seen a Kappa, but get out of there.
Do you mean that type of Kappa?
I was about to say
No.
that's gonna be the Kappa that pops up.
My glasses are trying to fight me. But yeah, I am covering the Kappa tonight. Daku, what are you covering tonight?
Tonight I will be covering the Bakeneko and the Nekomata.
What about you, LilFoxxy? What are you covering?
I will be covering the Kitsune.
Amazing. Well, without further ado, let's get in here. Oh my god, well, one of my mods, please ban the bot that's
got it,
trying to
baby. I
ruin
got
my
it. I got it.
charity
Smack 'em.
event.
I got it, babe.
Thank you.
Smack them hard.
Smack them. Smack them, smack
It's okay.
'em.
I got it. I got it. It's done, baby.
Nice.
So, as
I'm watching the
Meso-
chat. Don't worry.
Thank you. I
Mhm.
appreciate you so much, babe. As Meso tradition, I picked something, and I didn't realize it was going to be as fucked up as it was. And it's kind of fucked up. So, it's just what I do now, apparently. So, Kappa. Dabs bot and feeds it to Gator. That's right. Shit, feed it to the Kappa. You'll see.
Oh dear.
So,
Sacrifice.
That's a real threat.
yeah, it really is. So the Kappa, what are they? Well, we know they're yokai, right? They have been in Japanese folklore since the Edo period of 1603 through, right on screen, 1603 through 1867. They were.
Wait, hold on. I'm not, no joke, baby. Mine is Endo period 1603 to 1867.
That's so funny.
Wow. Okay, go on.
I would say that was the Edo period of Japan. I love that they're both in the same thing. Maybe that's because I bet you a lot of yokai were established during the Edo period, but I still
Probably.
love that. It's just every time there's always some kind of crossover.
Interesting.
Sexy
Mine was
crossing.
the Jamon period.
Mm-hmm. But say,
Yours is also the most popular of all of them.
Yeah.
yeah. What is happening?
I got it, baby. Just
Who are you
do what
people?
you got. I got it. Just do you, baby.
But anyway, the Kappa have been around since the Edo period, and they were originally known as Kawatora or Gatara. Oh, and I scrolled down. And then Kappa were known as, at that time, they were the most feared of the yokai during the Edo period. Like, they were very much, believed in, very much feared. But the exact origins of where they came from are really unknown. You can't really pin it down because it's so freaking old. That's right, Redneck. Feeding that gator tonight. We are not dealing with bots when we're raising money for such a damn important event. God damn it.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Damn straight.
anyway, so they were super feared, but they didn't really know where they came from. Now, there is some speculation that if you ever seen a giant salamander, they are huge. They're in the water, They kind of have that flattish head you'll see. Some people believe that's what inspired the Kappa. Now, Kappa, which translates to child of the water, are scaly, aquatic, humanoid yokai, which are Japanese demons, paranormal entities, for those of you who don't know who yokai are already, and one of Japan's best-known yokais at that. Kappas are often found, or always found, in sources of water, like rivers, streams, all over Japan. Therefore, they obviously thrive in the water, but they are said to be pretty clumsy on land. If you need to get away from them, get up on the land. They are described as being the size of children, which child of water, they're really short in stature. But even with their really small stature, they're incredibly strong, stronger than grown men. So, big things, tiny package. Terrifying, tiny package. But the appearance
Small
of the Kappa,
but deadly.
yeah, it's small but very deadly, very scary. Stay away from me.
It's not so
Energy.
fun sized.
Mm-hmm.
Terror sized. But the appearance of the Kappa has changed with time. Once thought to be mammals until about the 18th century, and I'm going to go ahead and show you guys what that looks like. So this
Yeah, I love how my
is what the
instinct
Kappa
was too. I love how my instinct was like, which slideshow are we looking at? And I'm
Oh,
like,
for
it's
you,
not
yep.
me. My instinct was all like, what am I showing now? Oh
Yeah.
God. Oh
But say for
no.
context,
No.
Daku almost always hosts the podcast, except for during charity events where we have a double slot. So she was about to try to pull up a slideshow that just doesn't exist.
Poor
Don't you worry, I got it
Daku.
this time. But this is kind of like the old style. Before it
Interesting.
became like you see kind of the mammal one in the middle, and then you have like the reptilian
That's
looking
the
ones.
ones I
Yeah.
recognize.
Yeah, these are the more reptilian humanoid ones, which is kind of like what it became eventually. But you kind of see some of the
Interesting.
mammal. They kind of look like otters, right? Like otters or weasels.
Yeah.
In the center. Yeah. But yeah, so after the 18th century, they started being kind of described more as reptilian or amphibious, with webbed, thumbless hands. So webbed, no thumbs, and feet, also webbed feet. Hi baby girl. My cat's like, give me attention now. I know you're doing stuff.
Cats always
Scaly-
know.
Oh, she knows. She's like, okay, now I'm bug you. They had scaly skin ranging from earthy toned colors to bright, deep colors such as red and blue. They have a turtle-like shell, an elastic-like waterproof skin, and are said to reek of fish, like really bad. Like you'll smell them before you see it.
Ooh.
They also
Ew.
have very sharp beaked mouths, kind of like birds, but like more pointed in a lot of the cases, but smaller, not like super long most of the time. They also impressively possess not one, not two, but count them up, 3 anuses. They have 3 assholes, my dude. 3.
Jesus.
I mean,
Oh,
good for
no.
them. Good for
How?
them. They are all anus.
Why do you need so many?
They be shitting, man. Like, God, like they
No
just be
kidding.
I
shitting.
understand your comment earlier about there's
Yeah,
a lot of
yeah.
butt talk. There's a
Oh,
lot
there's
of
a-
butt
Uh-huh.
stuff.
It gets so much more butt talky in this. That's
Oh,
not even the
no.
butt talk I was talking about. Is what's fucked up. There's
Like
a lot
what?
of butt talk in this, guys. I hope you like butt stuff because they sure do. And arguably, the most important part of their anatomy is a dish-like bowl that divots on the top of their head, like a little bowl on top of their head, but it's like their skull, like divots inward, like a little dish. And it holds liquid. It's not always water, but a lot of times it'll be water, but it has to stay wet. If that little dish were to like dry up or spill, they would be unable to function. They would be like essentially paralyzed and possibly even die. In some variations of the Kappa, when they do travel on land, they can cover their heads with like a little metal dish, a little metal, not dish, a little metal cap for protection, which you'll see in some of the illustrations, with some and without some. So go ahead and show you guys that now too.
Britt says, I had a soft spot that was touched.
Yeah, that's literally what I was gonna say. I was like, just think of like the like squish the soft spot. Yeah, see a little dish.
Oh, yeah.
You know what? Yeah, I'm sure you see them in animes. They're actually quite popular.
Yeah.
They're very popular in animes.
Yeah.
And
Oh my god.
look, isn't it? Wait, is that an Animal Crossing? Wait, is that from Animal
Yes.
Crossing?
Did that
Oh no,
guy
yeah,
have
but
a
there is
pickle?
one in Animal Crossing. There is one.
Okay,
We will definitely
okay.
touch on that. But so, and it's a
He
cucumber.
does.
We'll also touch on
Oh,
that.
cucumber.
But these two here, the first two, these are like the more classic illustrations of what they would kind of look like. And as you can see by these, they've definitely gotten cuter. So just like most of them have gotten cuter over time with like anime and pop culture and manga. You can see some of them have their heads covered, some of them are open with water. You can see a buff, sexy one for some reason. And then
was
kind of
gonna
a
say, why?
creepier one in the top left there. Some animes do keep like that original vibe, but I thought it was really interesting to see the growth between what they were like described as originally to like the cutesying of them in anime.
Mm-hmm.
I always thought that was very interesting. So yeah, you can see they got cuter with time and pop culture.
as the fate of
as
all
they do,
yokai.
yeah. I would
Right.
say they get adorable, especially if Daku gets her hands on them. She makes them real cute and pixelated. You know?
That's
I do want to
true.
make a bald. I really want to make a bald Kappa now, like really badly.
Oh my god, please.
I need
Do
it.
it.
I need to see it.
I just said that Bishop, I bet it's an anime creature. Yep. You're damn right. It's one of the most popular ones. So they really took it and ran with it. I literally there's no way I could have put even like a fraction of the amount of media sources that like, because I'm gonna touch on some of the media, but like, damn.
Right. I feel that.
So, and again, guys, yes, if we earn, well, we're damn near close. I think we're 43 away from me and her both taking a pie to the face at the end of the Ghoulish Bites at the end of our podcast and her stream, end. Any donation at all will get you in the raffle to win one of her amazing Daku pens. They are so cute. I have a few myself. Lucky me.
It seems like Namvin's already claimed two. One of each. Namvin's claimed one of each already, which is crazy.
Yep, I'm about to say, and if you
That's
donate 50, you get a guaranteed pin, and if you donate 100, you get a guaranteed special Switch pin from Daku, and she made them all, and they're stunning. But, yeah, so, older Kappa, usually live in solitary. They commonly befriend other yokai, and even humans. Younger Kappa, however, are a little more feisty, a little more, social, and they are frequently found in family groups. They possess a high intelligence and never break a promise. They are said to be stubborn but honorable, and are one of the few yokai that are able to understand and sometimes even speak human languages. Some folklore say they're knowledgeable about medicine, and they will eat anything. That they are most fond of innards, particularly human anus. They love eating human ass. Okay? And we will discuss why they eat so much ass later. I'm telling you right now, Kappa are like king ass eaters. They take the crown in ass eating. That is like their they chef kiss. They love ass.
We are starting
Christ,
today.
I told you.
We are starting
warned you.
strong today.
I warned you, baby.
That is-
Usually we get to like the middle to the wait. We just got a donation for. I can't see. It went away.
Oh.
Shit.
Why don't you go
I
off?
didn't
Why don't
see
you
it.
make noise for me? I even refreshed it. It's not making any noise.
That's weird.
We got a 20 from Britt. I love you.
Thank you, Britt.
Hey.
Who is going to be our podcast guest next month, by the way. So we're
Yes.
very excited for that.
We are raising money for the herd. Moo moo. So, thank you so much, guys. Bon appetit. Yeah, they love asshole though. I told them before we started there's a lot of ass eating in this, and I swear to God, I just saw Kappas and was like, oh, those are cool. I've seen them in like anime and stuff before, and in Animal Crossing, we'll touch on that later. So, I'll do Kappa. And I started doing research and I was like, oh my God, they eat so much ass. Like literally, like not in a fun way either. They eat ass. They like eat your asshole and pull out your organs. And in real life, animals will do that. Like tigers and lions and shit will go for the butthole first, but it's because it's like an easy access to like, the inside. But Kappas love it. They love asshole.
That's crazy.
I swear I didn't know before I picked it. I still would have picked it because it's fucking hilarious.
It's part of the charm.
That's right.
Gotta love it.
I'm a classy bitch. I always pick the classiest topics, especially for charity events. I was like, oh, great. So this is the one for charity. It's all about ass eating. All right, great. So, they want to get up in them guts, Mojo. They want to get up in them guts.
God no. They
So,
some kinkies.
They some kiki Kappas.
Bone apple teeth, says Britt.
Bone apple teeth. And again, like, yeah, they are kinky Kappas up in this bitch. So
No
they
kidding.
love eating ass. We said this, we covered this. But as you guys saw in some illustrations, they had cucumbers. They fucking if anything they like more than ass, which there's not a lot, it's cucumbers. And this is something that's been as pop culture and like time has gone on, a lot of the lore has backed away from the more violent like ass eating and have kind of embraced the cutesy, like, oh, give them a cucumber, but they like ass a little more than cucumbers. But cucumbers are incredibly like part of the lore as well. So it just depends on which one you're looking at. But they do love some cucumbers. And
Can you imagine those little fuckers? Like a Kappa gets next to a freaking cat and drops a cucumber right next to a cat to scare them.
Oh my, scares
What
the
an
shit out of it.
ass.
No, it likes ass. Yeah, so these are some illustrations of adorable little Kappas. That takes rimming to a whole new level. That's violent rimming.
God.
And you think Saltburn is bad, baby. You watch out for Kappa, all right? That's all I'm going to say.
my goodness.
Oh my god.
But these are some adorable Kappas. Well, some of them are kind of cute. The one at
Those
the
are
bottom
some
right's kind of cute.
giant cucumbers. They're
Some
like supposed to be the
cucumbers.
size of
Yeah.
a child.
That's
Those
what
are some
she said.
big ass cucumbers. What the
Right?
fuck?
Where are they getting these cucumbers from?
Hey, they like to eat ass and they like a big cucumber. Okay, don't you
Oh
judge them.
god.
Hey, I
Alright.
ain't shaming.
So yeah, isn't that fun? And yeah, Bray actually talk to you, touch on that later as well. Funny that you mentioned that. But yeah, they love some cucumbers. Ass and cucumbers are two favorite things. You know, they really have their priorities. So in Edo, Old Tokyo, which the Edo period, there used to be a tradition where people would write their names, like their family members' names, on cucumbers, and then they would send the cucumbers downstream to please the Kappa as like, gifts. And this would
Guard
be
my
to
ancestor.
exactly. This is to prevent the family from coming to harm in the streams by anything or the Kappas. Protection and
Oh.
please don't eat us money. Please don't eat my asshole money, if you will.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Please
makes
don't eat my ass. In some regions, it was customary, even Brit, it was customary to eat cucumbers before swimming as protection. But in other beliefs, eating the cucumber would actually guarantee that you're attacked. So it depends on which one
Oh.
you're looking at. Some think it's a way to keep them away from you. Some it's like, oh, you ate a cucumber, it's going to eat your ass. It's going to come right for it, man.
It's
gotta be
like it smells
careful.
the cucumber inside of you.
Exactly. It knows. It knows that cuke is in there and it wants in.
It only goes after people that eat cucumber and die, right? They don't just go after people that eat cucumbers, right?
If you eat cucumber and go in the water, your ass is grass. Literally.
I feel like there'd be some crazy people that would purposely eat a cucumber.
Oh
and get in
no,
the water
no,
just to get a
just
free
cheeks
rim
in the
job.
water. Yeah.
I'm just wondering.
The only problem is like a rim job from a Kappa would be like getting your butthole stuck to a suction at the bottom of a pool, just slurp those organs right out of you. So maybe not as
God.
fun.
Oh.
You're welcome. I can't wait for
Slurp it up like
Spotify to hear
spaghetti?
this. This is for charity, for the GLSEN charity event. Just a reminder. Keep raising money for
shit.
children.
Oh,
But you know what? That's who we are, and that's why we do it, baby. For the children.
For the children.
But yeah, they are notorious for their love of mischief. They love getting into trouble. But they're also known to enjoy martial arts, even engaging in like sumo wrestling themselves with humans and each other. And they
That's
also
pretty fucking cute.
it's really funny. I love that. That's like they love murdering, eating ass, and playing and sumo wrestling. But they also love skill games
That's
like
amazing.
shogi, which is like a Japanese chess game.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And here's some more of this. This is shogi and some sumo wrestling.
Oh,
That is pretty mischievous,
Oh.
Britt.
That is a good statue. Oh,
Isn't
man.
that nice?
I love that
Yeah.
statue.
I think I've seen it on TikTok.
Wow,
Isn't
that's
that
cool.
cute?
That's awesome.
Cucumbers and ass eating for the children, says
For the
Mojo.
Red flags all around. It's for a good cause, damn it.
That's a sentence.
And Brett, yeah, I would say that climbing in the booty holes is probably the most mischievous. Damn near. Especially when it ends in death. Death by ass eating is
God.
intense. So they love games. Like they love doing sumo wrestling, especially the older ones, that are a little more lonely. They'll come out and do sumo or they'll play like shogi. Hopefully I'm saying that right. Meso disclaimer, I can't pronounce words.
Me.
It's okay.
True.
I can't either.
But you know what? It wouldn't be a
Your
Thick and
words.
Spooky Ghouls podcast if I could pronounce things, now would it?
That's true.
And apparently won't be a Thick and Spooky Ghouls podcast without something naughty or
No,
spicy.
with
or
me
raunchy.
and you, absolutely not. I'm gonna say this. This was never up for debate. This was never ever up for
It
debate.
might be like the thick and spicy spooky ghouls or some shit, or just
Right,
thick and
right.
spicy ghouls.
Mhm.
I mean, do you think I'm chaotic neutral? I'm pretty sure I'm chaotic.
I'm pretty sure I'm chaotic neutral.
I don't know what I am.
No, I'm actually chaotic good.
I just exist.
I'm just vibing.
Yep.
So, depending on which legend you're looking at, the Kappa alters its described behavior. But generally, especially with like the older actual like lore, they tend to be very malicious demons. In Shinto, however, which is a Japanese belief, the Kappa are revered as water gods. It's not uncommon to find offerings of cucumbers on the riverbanks, and this is supposed to be in exchange for the Kappa helping humans with like irrigation of farms, befriending lonely children, and competing in sports and games with adults and so on, like sumo wrestling, the Shingo. I already forgot the word and how to say it. But this is the version we see most often in pop culture now, is the Shinto version, the cuter, friendlier, very family friendly version, but not the oldest belief. In the older legends, the Kappa can be a pretty disgusting, violent little bastard. This can range from pretty harmless pranks to like, running out and passing gas really loudly in a crowd of people, or when everybody's swimming, they come up and fart and they're like, ha ha ha. Yeah, like, ooh, whoopsie. They also would like, prank people with like fish and just in the water, tug them down, scare them, stuff like that. More innocent pranks,
God.
right? But it gets a little darker too.
Oh no.
Much darker, really. They also were known to swim around and peek up women's kimonos as they went swimming. And also, and unfortunately, I feel like we've seen this in so many legends and folklore around the world, they were said to have kidnapped women, carry them off, and make them bear children. Which is literally, I feel like I've seen that in so many freaking legends, man. Like, come on now.
No kidding.
And they also very often would attack and kill animals and people. Their favorite method of attack is to drown or bite their opponent to death. In particular, they are said to hate cows and horses. Cows. Isn't that ironic, Daku, that we decided to be cows before I even picked this topic, and they hate cows so much? Oh no.
Well, we'll just be cows that bring him cucumbers, and I'm sure they'll change their
and
mind.
they won't eat our cow asses. There we go. We'll be all right.
They really dislike us. Okay, I think we're safe then. I think we're safe. I think this was the good idea for sure.
So they especially hate cows and horses, and they're even known as komahiki, aka horse pullers. We will attack animals for zero reason, just them being in their general vicinity will piss them off. And can you guess what they go for when they attack animals?
Is it their buttholes?
It's their buttholes!
Do they go through the butthole and out the mouth and murder them that way?
No, they just eat the butt and then they die, and they just waste the rest of them, Wasteful.
Hello, Sub Wolf. Welcome in, welcome in.
Okay, and so these are some of the older signs that they had.
Oh my god, that's cute!
That's adorable.
Child being drowned. It's a warning sign that says, hey, beware Kappa, don't swim. And these are some older illustrations of the Kappas being
Damn.
Oh god.
Oh, damn. That last one. Yeah, I was gonna say.
Arm. Okay, that's
kind of cut off, but in the bottom left side, that is a child that he's chasing.
Oh my god.
So eat that booty like groceries, buddy.
It's okay.
What.
He doesn't need to see the child's face. He's only after the butthole. So, the picture I think is cropped pretty appropriately.
So, yeah, they're quite violent in most lore, in the older lore before it was cutesified, Which I like the cute version much better.
I do too. I'd rather the cucumber over an ass eater.
let me give you a cucumber and play terrible Japanese chess with you, because I don't know how to play normal chess, so it's just gonna be bad all around. But I'd much rather do that or sumo wrestle than get my ass eaten and ripped asunders. So
no thank you.
Let me just check our Tilify score right now. We're at 877. So once we hit 900, we will be at our pie goal, I think, right?
Oh shit. Pie in the face goal.
Yeah. Pie goal.
But you guys, $877, you guys are killing it.
That is
seriously
live for like 3 different things.
Yeah, that is
segments.
Fantastic.
That's the word. But so this is the same for when they attack humans. They always go for the anus. We already talked about this. They're ass-eating machines. But we're going to talk about why they're ass-eating machines. And this went
Thank
way
God, I
deeper
need
than
to
I could
know.
ever.
Right.
I had no idea. I was like, at first when I started researching, I was like, okay, they just love eating ass. That's weird. I thought maybe it was like I said, because animals go for the ass first a lot of times for easy access
Mhm.
to like organs. You're welcome, by the way, if you're listening to this soothing podcast about violently eating assholes for the
You're in
children.
the right
So-
place.
Now, they do this because they believe that they do this to devour a mythical ball that is said to contain a person's soul or desires that is called a Shira Komadama and is located, and this is like Japanese lore, inside the asshole. Contains your soul and desires. So there you have it, folks. That's why the Kappa be eating so much ass, because they think your soul and desires are inside your asshole in your Shirakawa Dama.
That's definitely not.
It's not mythical, it's a G spot. You're goddamn right. You're goddamn right. And that's why it's so hard to find. Because it's mythical. If you ask most men.
Oh no, God.
And I thought that was so interesting, though, because I had
Oh.
never heard that. But it kind of makes sense. And I'm not going to give any spoilers, because I don't want Dreg to get any spoilers about what topic I'm doing for our podcast with him. But
I'm excited for that one
that
too.
kind of, you know what I'm talking about, Daku, and that kind of explains a little bit
Mhm.
about that one, too. That they really have some ass-focused yokais, I'm gonna say.
Nevin's like, pee is in the balls, soul is in the ass.
Soul is in the
Jesus
ass. Everyone knows,
Christ.
when they say
That's
the
a new
eye
one.
is the window to your soul, they mean your brown eye. They don't mean your
No.
normal eyes. They mean your brown eye. It's the window to your soul.
Oh God.
Oh my God, that's
Jot
a
that
whole
down.
new meaning. It's a
Yeah,
whole
jot
new.
that down, all right?
Oh.
Take note, everybody. That's where your real soul and desires are,
Oh my
right in your
God.
asshole.
Oh my God.
The
that's
whispering
fuck-
eye. You're
oh,
goddamn
man.
right. So, I mean, I should have known that's where your true power is right up your ass. So,
Got it.
so the Kappa is a fierce enemy said to be nearly unstoppable in the water. But on land, however, as we talked about earlier, it is possible they're clumsy and it's possible to trick them into bowing as they feel obligated to return a bow. So if you can get them on land and make them bow, they will bow. And if you can trick it into bowing, you can trick it into bowing low enough to where it spills that water out of its head and paralyze it or take it down, you know, and then get the
Oh.
fuck out of there. Fuck that thing. It's going to eat your
I mean,
ass.
yes, that's true.
That's
I feel
smart.
bad though, but like,
I love
I'm
Daku's over here like,
conflicted.
oh. I'm like, no,
Conflicted.
that's amazing.
You kill him before he eats your Shirakawa Dama.
Yeah.
God damn it. Your soul
Oh,
is at stake.
no.
Your
No,
brown,
that's
Wanted
fair.
your
brown
booty
eye
ate
soul.
by a Kappa.
Let's say, you don't want to get eat like groceries, okay?
Kick him in the soft spot.
Kick him in the soft spot while he's
God.
down. Ugh. Just right in the water dish.
Yep.
So, one way that's said to be popular for getting the Kappa out of the water is by showing it your ass. Like, ooh, come get it, big
Oh
boy.
my
Oh
God.
my God.
as we know-
My brain literally just summoned the scene with Pegasus where Pain and Panic are trying to lure him away.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
and they transform into that really
Yes.
beautiful My
Yes.
Little Pony Pegasus and like shakes their butt at him.
Yeah,
Oh my God. That's all I
literally.
can think of right now.
Yep.
So,
Oh my God.
and as we all know, the backside is their favorite delicacy. But you have to be careful because they will get your Shirakawa Dama. You'll get it pulled right out of your ass. So, you watch out. And once bested, many Kappas are even said to swear loyalty and friendship to their victors for the rest of their lives.
Ooh.
The rest of it. The entirety.
So can I ask him to eat somebody's booty hole that makes me mad?
I mean, yeah, they probably would. Especially like old school Kappa, dude. They'll be like, yeah, all right. Just put
I
some
need
water
to
in my
get
head so I
good
don't die.
At chess and
Right.
make friends with a kappa.
You need to go get Shigo, learn how to do it, and learn how to sumo wrestle. Take that bitch down a peg, and then he'll serve you forever, you know? Eating all the ass that you could ever want.
Noted. Seems
I mean,
risky. but
jot
it is
that
what it
down.
is.
Right.
Seems like a gamble. We'll see how it pays off in the second half. So, as we talked about earlier, too, Kappas have become very, very popular in media, especially in Japan, but honestly all over the world, especially because it has appeared so often in manga and anime. And we know that's like a very popular globally now, so it's kind of exploded. They've also, of course, been in video games and movies. And of course, they are generally featured as mischievous, but unlike the older, scarier ass-eating versions, they're more playful and not evil. You know, like the old folklore. They're not gonna like eat the kids and shit most of the time. Mostly. Um, and some famous examples of kappas and manga and anime is a series called Kappa no Kayata, which is How to Breed Kappas, which is a lighthearted series that follows the adventures of a young boy named Kazuya, who, again, if I'm pronouncing this wrong, so sorry. Mwah, bless you. I can't fucking talk words. But Kazuya, who discovers a kappa named Kawasoa and decides to take care of him. The story showcases the mischievous nature of kappa, but also explores the bond between humans and mythical creatures. And I have a little short picture.
Let's see it.
Look how cute.
Show it.
Look how fucking cute he is with a little bald spot.
Oh God, that is so
Adorable.
adorable.
That is so
much
cute.
cuter than the butt eaters.
Seriously.
Flesh toast, hi baby, and yes, I love the kappa. Well, they're scary as shit, but it's so funny. They were very funny to research because boy, the ass eating is real. We were really discussing that. Most of my part is just gonna be talking about consuming anus or the
I imagine
Shirakuladama.
that their beaks would have to be much sharper than what this picture is showing.
Yeah.
Mhm.
A lot of the times they're very
they gotta
like
make him less intimidating.
they're more
Yeah.
duck-like. Yeah, they made them a little more duck-like
than
beaked
actual
than like
beaks.
yeah,
Like
think
a
of
snapping
like
turtle
a,
beak.
Yeah,
Mhm.
a snapping turtle is perfect. A snapping turtle
Yeah.
is literally that, or even like a vulture or something. But snapping turtle is like perfect for a lot of the ones I saw. But yeah, you better watch your Shirakuladama flesh. I swear to God, me saying the word wrong 8 times in a row.
It's okay. It's okay. We get it. None of us can say it.
Mm-mm.
Not here. So, another popular manga series that prominently features the kappa is Sarazanami by Kaneko Irakara. The story revolves around 3 boys who are transformed into kappa and are tasked with collecting, I said not always, but sometimes, the Shirakuodama. So these guys actually do go out and collect your anus soul.
Oh God.
Oh.
Oh
They
God.
are tasked with collecting the Shirakuodama, that mythical organ we talked about, tucked right up in your butt, said to
Gives
contain a
new
person's soul and
meaning-
desires.
Gives a new meaning to gotta catch them all. It just,
Yeah, you
oh,
gotta,
no.
you better.
Oh no.
This manga explores themes of friendship, identity, and the importance of connection, all through the lens of Kappa mythology. I have a picture for that.
Ooh.
It's way cuter than you would think it would be, considering they are tasked with collecting anus souls.
What the hell? How? What? Huh? Huh? They all have hair. Why do they all?
They all have like emo hair, like
You like that?
fancy anime emo hair. Like
it's funny
One
because-
has glasses. Oh my
But-
god.
oh my
They
God,
have
the
hair.
one with the blue bandana.
So you can see their hair right there, but they are still bald up top. I meant to put the second picture. I forgot to attach it, but like they're still bald. It's so funny. It's so funny. But it's a lot
so they're
cutesier
emo
looking than you
bald.
would think. Yeah, they're emo bald. They're all fucked up. They don't know what's going
They
on.
gotta protect that water so they don't get
Interesting.
paralyzed.
Also-
So they have like a swim cap with hair.
Yeah, that's exactly
right.
literally. Also, look at their little legs. I was crying. Of course,
Their
they're trained.
legs.
Look at their fucking
oh my
legs.
God.
Look at those little majestic little legs. They're
Oh,
so
Jared.
dainty.
They're so small.
right.
Like,
They're so dainty.
it's amazing. Just like their arms. They're very little
tiny,
dainty
right?
arms. Yeah.
And again, it would take me literally forever to go through all the anime and manga, but those are some more popular of the two. And of course, there's plenty of movies featuring the kappa as well. One of the most popular examples of this is the 2004 movie The Great Yokai War, directed by Takashi Miike. In this film, kappa and other yokai, supernatural creatures, come to life and battle against evil. Boop. And boop. And this is the Great Yokai War. This one's got I really like this cover art. I think it looks
Whoa.
really neat. It's very unique. I
That is actually gorgeous. I
Isn't that
love
cool?
that.
That's
amazing.
really cool.
And again, they are featured in this, but this has got, like, as you can see, a bunch of different yokai. So it's,
Mhm.
you know, a battle of the yokai and what have you.
Right.
But I'm waiting for her to step back in the frame before I switch back. But eating asses of evil, you're damn right. You know what? That would be useful. Flesh Kappa.
Right. Learned something new today.
They say, flesh toast, is it because you like the Kappa or because you really like the fact they eat so much ass? You tell me.
Or
That's
is it
certainly
both?
not why I like it. That'd be crazy.
Right.
So, oh, I accidentally opened. There we go.
Oops.
So, another popular movie is Summer Days with Ku from 2007, where a boy befriends an orphaned water spirit, or Kappa, which we know from Shinto, they believe they're water spirits, not demons, that he found dried up and buried in a riverbank. He and his family helped to create the creature adjust to life in the modern world. This one in particular has a screenshot from it that was making me literally cry laughing in my chair. So can't wait to show you guys that one. Turn you off, turn you on. Bottom right. The bottom right one, I was sobbing. I was literally just crying in my chair. Her fucking face. I was
Oh my
losing my
God.
mind. Losing my mind.
Oh my God.
Crying.
Daku, are
Because
you
what
still
is
muted?
that?
I think Daku
Oh,
is still
yep,
muted.
Daku baby, you're muted. There she is.
Sorry.
It's
My
okay,
bad.
baby. What do you think about
I
that?
said that is
beautiful face?
nightmare fuel. That is
I love it. I
that
was
is
crying.
That is.
I-
Oh, that's gold.
Her face is scarier than that yokai is in general in this. But look at his
Truly.
beak, though. His beak is more accurate in this, though.
Yeah.
Even though he's not, like, he doesn't, I think he's supposed to be, like, a cutie version, too. So, I do like that they kept his beak, though. It doesn't look as much
Yeah.
like a duck. But her face was fucking making me cry. The thick and spooky ghouls. You're damn right we are. You're damn right.
I feel like Wino's making a theme song for us there, like a little like anime theme song.
I would love that. But that is Summer with Q, and I really just, I had to include that screenshot because I was just crying. I was crying. And I'm sure it comes as no surprise to you guys that Kappas have been featured in, like, a lot of video games, especially Japanese video games. One game I'm sure everybody, especially if you're here watching on Twitch, is aware of that Kappas appear in is Final Fantasy. Now, unfortunately, the only picture I could find for Final Fantasy, I'm assuming it has to be old or something, is a costume from Final Fantasy 14 online. So I didn't include a picture because I just couldn't find a good picture of them, but they are in the Final Fantasy series. But one I did not realize, and that, one that I recognize and know that, like, it just didn't connect in my head that it was a Kappa, is from Animal Crossing. His name is Cap'n, and he in New Horizon drives the boat. And as soon as I saw that, I was like, "Oh shit, he is a Kappa."
That's,
now,
oh my
see,
God.
That's the thing is now that you've researched Kappa, you'll remember
See
all
it
of the
everywhere.
things that you've seen them in, and you're just like, oh my God, you've been in my life this entire time.
Oh
It's
my
crazy.
God.
Yeah,
And if you look at him, you can
That's
tell.
crazy.
Yeah. I had no idea. And he in New Horizons, which is the newest Animal Crossing games, he drives the boat, but he actually has driven multiple forms of transportation in the series. But I love Animal Crossing, and I was like, no shit, of course it is. Look at him, it's a Kappa. Really been risking everything getting on that boat. That's what I was saying. I was literally gonna say, like, so him being the boat driver though in New Horizons is scary because of the implications of the Kappa. So I'm like, oh God, I hope you're a Shinto fucking cucumber loving
Right,
Kappa,
I'll bring you a
not
cucumber.
an anus eater. And yeah, bro, anyone that just joins into the stream is probably like, what the fuck is going on
What do you
right
mean?
now? What are we talking about? And again, guys, just real quick, we are at 877. We just need to hit 900, and me and the beautiful Docubara will both be taking a cream pie to the face at the very end of her podcast segment, at the end of the Thick and Spooky Ghouls Fights. So,
Yep.
you want to see us ruin our hours work of makeup, please donate to the children. And any donations get entered into a raffle to win one of her amazing pins, enamel pins. And if you donate 50, you're automatically guaranteed an enamel pin. If you donate 100, you get a special Daku Switch enamel pin. So, and it's for, even without any of the incentives, it's for such a good cause. You know what I mean? Even if you can't donate, word of mouth, like Volker said at the beginning, means everything. And look how much we've already done. And I think, especially now more than ever, we can really appreciate that spaces for LGBTQIA children, QIA, sorry, plus children and marginalized groups of kids in schools deserve a safe space in such a hostile environment. But sorry, wanted to go ahead and get a little plug in case people have come in. Such an important event. But let's get back to the ever ass-eating Kappas. So, and one that really surprised me in the sense of video game features, because I just didn't realize it, right? Was the Pokemon Golduck is based off of Kappa. Which
Wait,
I was
really?
like, no shit. Yeah. And this is my last photo, but let me go ahead and fix my shit. And now that I know that, I can kind of see the influences for sure.
Oh my god.
Yeah. For certain, I can see the influence.
Oh yeah,
And
I can definitely see
he
the
is
influence.
not the only Pokemon. There is multiple Pokemon that at least have some kind of features or like bits from the Kappa, but he is the most based off the Kappa.
Meso,
and I was like,
gonna,
oh well.
Oh man, Meso, you're gonna. I'm excited for. Yeah,
I'm nervous and excited because I don't know what you're talking about, but I'm scared. But
nothing. I love how you bring up
I'm
Pokemon
excited.
because mine also has a Pokemon. Actually, has a few Pokemon, but yeah.
Yeah,
Every
same.
time,
But I
there's always
totally
some kind
didn't think to add them. There's so many representations. It's like, okay, which ones do I choose?
Yeah.
God damn it, Britt. That is like the perfect, for those of you just listening, Britter's Bear here has put an emote in chat that is Chicken Doodle, which is another friend streamer. But picture Chicken Little with his little chicken tongue out going and like licking because she wants the Kappa to just get up in there, I guess. She's just taunting him. You better stay away from water, especially if you got cucumber water. Oh my god, cucumber water.
Oh god.
Oh my god.
No.
Would they love it? Would they hate it? I don't know.
What if would they like cucumber soup?
Oh. Would they like, is cucumber soup is cold, isn't it?
It's served
I feel
cold.
like it's refreshing. I'd be like, here you go, little guy, don't eat my ass. Have some cucumber soup instead. Like,
Mojo says a whole new meaning to eating the booty like groceries.
Eating that booty like groceries. I don't want to be the groceries. I don't want to be the groceries. But
Cucumber,
guys,
rather give them a cucumber.
That is the Kappa. That is the Kappa. What do you guys think, chat? Daku?
I loved it. It was a lot more than I expected. You warned me, and I know a little bit about the Kappa, but I did not know it was that involved in the butts. I did not know.
I did not know
there was that much butt involved in that. That's
epic,
a lot.
That epic. He said no Kappa.
Honestly, I have never.
You're going for a spanking, sir.
I probably have heard of a Kappa, but like, because now that you've shown the visual representation and everything, like it goes back in my own brain, and I'm just like, oh my god, I've seen this yokai like so many places, but I never knew the name of it, and now I'm like, oh my god. And even with the fact of the eating the ass, I'm just like, wait a minute. that threw me. That threw me.
I mean, like I said,
I did not expect that. I expected it to be, you warned me, but I was.
And what about you, chat? What did you guys think? Were you guys ready for all the ass eating? I really wasn't. I was like, oh, Kappas are cool. They're probably like kind of weird, because it's old yokai. So I'm sure it's kind of not kind of weird. It's pretty fucking weird. Pretty salt burny over here, like ugh. But I thought they were really interesting though.
I loved that. I enjoyed that. That was a lot of fun.
Oh, thank you, Morgan. But guys,
just so you guys know, if we get to 900 during my segment or Meso segment, like right now, we will get pied in the face at the end of stream.
Yep. Bulger's
And anyone
gonna
that
pie
donates
my
$50
face.
gets a Daku 1 pin guaranteed. And anyone that donates 100 gets a Daku Switch pin. So
And they are very cute. Her enamel pins are amazing. I am an avid enamel pin collector, and once I get my little board
Same.
up on the wall, I can't wait to put them up there
Stop.
and show them off.
oh yeah.
So, but yeah, this was a yokai I was very unexpected for it to be like so much. I was like,
How
oh,
did
I
you
hope I have enough information.
how did you hear about it specifically? How did you learn about the Kappa?
So I was looking through just like a list, right? And I was like, Kappa. I've
Mhm.
heard of a Kappa, like, and then I looked up, like, I just googled it real quick. I saw a picture, just the first thing. It's like, oh yeah, I've seen that in like some random animes or whatever. And LilFoxxy, I'm assuming you watch like anime and shit.
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
But I have to assume. So that's probably exactly what you're saying. Like
Mhm.
you have probably seen them very passively, frequently, because they are incredible. Like you could throw a fucking rock and hit an anime
Yeah.
with a fucking Kappa in it. So it was just plentiful, and I was like, oh, they look cool. They look kind of creepy. They're like very popular. Let me do that one. And I started researching it, and I was like, oh.
You're like, I like it even
Oh.
more. I am so happy I chose this topic.
Yeah.
She says.
Oh,
It
this
was a
is an
real
interesting
roller
little guy.
coaster. They're like, oh, well, they do medicine and they can mend broken bones, but they also eat ass. They eat so much ass. And I'm like, oh my
He's like,
God.
damn, okay.
And
Oh,
I mean, it makes
God.
more sense once you know about the Shirakodama, right? Like, it makes way more
Mhm.
sense that, like, you're aware, like, oh, okay, so there is a belief in the Japanese culture that the desires and soul are right up your butt. So it checks out, but it's still
That's
like, damn.
crazy.
Like, I
That
never
is nuts.
expected, like, such deep lore for ass eating.
Right?
I gotta tell you.
Apparently, it runs deep. It's very rooted.
That's what she said. That's what the
Ooh.
Kappa said. I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna leave now.
It's like,
But,
all right, well, time for me to head out.
I had such a good time doing research on that one. I thought it was very funny, and I found a lot of art for it and stuff, which I love
Mhm.
showing visual examples. Which to our viewers that are only listening, I do apologize for not being able to see the visual examples. But if you're on Spotify and you do want to, you can always check out Daku's YouTube or her Twitch for the uploads. So
I'm thinking once we get our Instagram set up for the Thicc and Spooky Ghouls, like the specific account for
we can
that.
post the pictures.
I'm
There.
thinking we can post the pictures as slideshows there after each
That's a good
episode.
idea.
That's
That is a good
tomorrow
idea.
Daku's
No, but say
issue.
that's-
That's
but
tomorrow
say-
Daku's issue. We're
But-
little by little. I'm gonna worry about that tomorrow.
Really, for the audio listeners, I'm pretty sure I already described it. But say so they get your idea. It looks like a big, angry turtle that's just gonna devour your butthole, or a really
Yep.
cute little turtle just holding a little cucumber. So you
Or
know,
a big cucumber, because
Or a
those
big, yeah.
it was not
I'm like,
little.
where
a lot
are
of those were
they finding
big.
these cucumbers?
In this economy?
big But yeah, thank you guys so much for being here again. And yes, please donate. It means so much. If you can't donate, share a link, share it by word of mouth. The GLSEN first annual GLSEN Black Collar Charity Event. I'm very excited to be a part of it. So let's go ahead and start transitioning over to our amazing LilFoxxy, our
Hi.
esteemed guest and little sandwich meat in our pool.
Yeah, I'm cozying up over here with the two hot babes. That's for damn sure.
Stop it.
I do wish you could show that, like, if you could just pull out the fox so they can see her little fox. Just so they can see the
Yeah,
entire
of course.
model.
Let me
just so they can see
unlock
it before we
her.
put it back in.
Let me free
I
you
just-
from your prison here, your little pool prison.
Oh yeah, because you
I-
can't really see my tails behind
Ta-da!
the beautiful babes.
Dun, 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 dun.
Ta-da!
If
That
It is
was listening.
I.
If you're only listening, it is like a three-tailed fox. Is that the best way you would
Yes.
describe it? Very cute,
Yes.
very cutesy face, green eyes, adorable, fluffy son of a bitch. Love it very much.
And black instead of orange. I couldn't even think of
Orange
a
or
normal
gold,
fox
yeah.
color. I was like, what colors
color
are
are
foxes
foxes?
again?
What color
Yeah,
are they?
because there are actually black foxes, and that's
Mhm.
where the inspiration comes from, is silver fox, and then
There
add
we go.
the
Now your little
Kitsune.
paw's hanging out. Look at your little paw.
Hey.
Oh, now the little
You're
paw
like,
comes out.
You're playing with the water now.
Yeah, there you
I'm
go.
just splashing. I'm splashing the water.
That's right. You getting back in the fucking pool.
Yeah, I gotta cool off. It's too hot out there. Whew. But yeah, my yokai that I got to do a lot of research on is actually what both of my OCs are based off of, which is the Kitsune. Which is a big heckin' thing that I've actually loved for the longest time. I don't know what drew me to Kitsunes way back whenever it was that I discovered them, but they basically come from foxes, and it's a whole fun little words and things that brain is not working. I love
That's
that.
how it is. The best say, isn't that so? Don't you love just getting on here and your words are right there, but your brain's like, I don't think so.
Yep. It's like, all right, and no. So, my notes, there we go. They didn't want to
You know,
work with me for a
I
second.
mean, it's not a live podcast if you don't have some little hiccups. You know, I don't know why I
Right,
did the
you got-
shoulder thing, but you know,
Gotta have scuff, you know? It's just a little bit of scuff here and there makes the content worth listening to or watching.
that's right. Makes it us.
Yes. So this yokai was born from the closeness of humans and foxes in ancient Japan, which gave rise to legends about the creature the kitsune, which became closely associated with Anari for being their messengers. And Anari Okami is the Japanese kami of foxes, fertility, rice, tea, and sake, agriculture and industry, and general prosperity and worldly success, and is one of the principal kami of Shinto.
I was gonna Shinto again. I say, well, I mean,
Yes.
it's a very popular belief, but I was gonna say it's funny that it's like they should just encompass him. He's a very encompassing little fella. He's very
Right?
prosperous.
Very, very prosperous. And so kami is also they are not separated from nature, but are of nature, possessing positive and negative and good and evil characteristics. Blah, 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 blah. I had it, I lost it somewhere. There we are. So the older and wiser and more powerful the kitsune becomes, it unlocks up to 9 tails. And it has a lot of potential power and influence, and some people make sacrifices to them as a deity.
Right, as you do.
Yep, you know, just gotta get a good old
Right.
sacrifice in.
As you do, you sacrifice. Right.
Yep.
Is 9 now you might touch on this, so if you do, just go ahead and go past it. But 9 tails, is that based off of the kitsune? Okay, that makes it 9 tails. It starts with
that's why I was like, oh hey, Pokemon, yeah. What
That's right.
Vulpix evolves into
Vulpix, that's right.
9 tails.
Nope.
Yeah, which I could have totally added. My brain, I was so nervous that I was like, okay,
It do be like that, trust me. We get the same way still.
This is also my first ever podcast.
Oh,
Like,
I'm so honored.
so that's why I'm also just like even more nervous, because it's like, this is the first time I've ever been on a podcast. Oh my goodness.
We are honored to have. I'm so honored that this is your first one too.
I am
so
honored.
excited.
I'm so glad the first episode could be like this.
Like, I asked her
Me
to be
too.
a part of the podcast, like episode 3. Episode 3,
Yeah.
I was all like, "You are going to be in the podcast?" Yes. And
Yes.
she told me yes, and she already told me her topic right then and there. She's all like, "Oh, I want to do this," and I'm all like, "Damn, all right,
I know exactly what I want to talk about.
Yeah, it's like, 'cause you were like, so what would you like to research, or what type of topic would you like? And I'm like, honestly, I can talk about the kitsune because I love them. Like, they're so cool, they're so amazing. Like,
Thank you so
I
much
don't
for
know
the
why
raid.
We
they
got
have always
raided.
been so cool.
Yes, we did. Sorry,
Aw,
real quick,
welcome,
LilFoxxy.
raiders.
I'm gonna plug the charity right fast for the Raiders.
go for
Hi,
it, go
Red
for it.
Hot Boss. Thank you so much for raiding me. You raided during a very special event. Today is the first annual Black Collar Collective Listening Summer I almost had it too. I was so close. Summer event. I can't say that word. It's a hard word for me. But it's our first annual event, and GLSEN is a group that is making schools K through 12 safer, more inclusive places for the LGBTQIA plus communities and marginalized groups of students. So any donations, any sharing of the stream, anything of that is so appreciative. There is the Tilify link right there. And if we earn, we're almost there. If we hit 900, she and I, at the end of her segment, which if you're just joining us, after this segment, we will be raid trading, continuing the charity event over to Dakubara to continue the podcast. Then she will be raiding out to the next person in the raid train, and the charity just goes on and on. But at the end of her event, if we hit 900, or her part, we will be getting cream pies to the face. And also, we have prizes. You can enter a raffle by donating any amount for one of her amazing enamel pins. If you donate 50, you're guaranteed one of her enamel pins. And if you donate 100, you get one of her special Switch enamel pins. So even if you can't donate, just hang out, lurk, chill, and chat with us. And we appreciate you guys so much for being here. Now, sorry to interrupt you, LilFoxxy. Get back.
Oh
in.
no, you're good. It's important to welcome in raiders and especially talk about the charity.
Absolutely, it is a community. Damn
Words, right?
Words are hard.
Words are so hard. Words. I think I left off with the deities sacrifices. Yippee for sacrifices!
Yay, sacrifices!
Woo!
Classic.
I should have went more into sacrifices, but there wasn't actually that much. It's just like some people were like, yeah, sacrifices, and I'm like, oh, okay, that's so many speculations. Speculations.
That's cute. I like that though.
I like it. You did a good job. You did a good job. That's a good job indeed.
Thank you. They have gone around to what the origin of the Kitsune might have been. The oldest relationship between the Japanese people and the fox dates back to the Jomon period. And there was a necklace made by piercing the canine teeth and jawbone of the fox, which I don't like that. That makes me really sad.
But you see that, and I feel like I see that in like some native culture. Often words. You said words are hard, but I've seen that in other things too, for sure.
Y'all are getting creep pie!
No, thank you for that donation. $30. Thank you.
I wish my alerts were working. I'm so sorry to my amazing team.
Go, you guys. Thank you. We appreciate that so much.
Oh my gosh.
It's
I'm
going
so
for
sorry
a really
that my
great
alerts
cause.
aren't working, guys. I don't know why. Like right before we started and went live, I was talking about how loud it was in my ear, and then all of a sudden it just stopped working. So, classic.
Gotta love it. Like I said,
you guys can hear it. Maybe you guys can hear it, but yeah, Scuff.
Scuff makes life and content wonderful.
Oh no, we're gonna get cream pie.
Yeah, no. My boyfriend heard that and he was like, "What?"
Aw, Porky. All right, sorry to keep interrupting you, dear.
No, you're good. It's live. You're gonna get interruptions. It's a part of the.
I'm gonna get pies all around.
Yeah. I get the pie.
Get the pie.
Well, I just texted the person upstairs that is probably gonna take delight in slamming it up my goddamn nose like last time.
Yeah,
he really goes all
excited.
in. He gets so excited when it becomes an incentive. He goes, "Wait, do I get to do it?" And I'm all like, "Yeah, you get to do it." And he purposely hits me as hard as he can with a. Yep.
Was it Two Hands? Oof. Were you the one that did this? You did this to us?
Thank you, Two Hands.
Thank you, Two Hands. You're gonna ruin my beautiful makeup. This literally took me the whole time that Vulgar was streaming. Because my eye likes to water a lot, but yeah.
I would feel that. Let's see. So Jomon period, which was apparently between 14 and 300 BC. Which I was like, Jesus, that's a lot. That's a while ago.
Yeah, that's long. I think that's before. Yeah, that is before the Edo period. Duh. Yeah, definitely, certainly. That's how time works.
That's crazy. So I found that apparently many aspects of the Japanese culture come from a lot of Chinese folklore as well. And the charming Kitsune were inspired by Chinese who told tales of a magical nine-tailed fox called Haijing, I think is how I say her name. Or their name, because it's apparently Haijing or Hul, that's a L. Huljing are Chinese mythical creatures usually capable of shape-shifting who may either be benevolent or
Malevolent.
malevolent.
Yeah, that's a
God
hard
damn,
one.
Words are
that
hard.
word.
Words are hard.
Malevolent spirits. God. In Chinese mythology and folklore, the fox spirit takes variant forms with different meanings, powers, characteristics, and shapes, including Hyuxin, which translate to fox immortal, Hyushin, which is a fox god, a Hyuxing, which is a fox saint, a Huwang, which is a fox king, a Hu Yao, which is a fox demon, a Hu Zhu, which is a fox clan, and oh god, Ji Hu Hue, which is the nine-tailed fox.
Gotcha.
That one's the hardest one to say.
And is there any photo? Don't forget, let me know if you want any photos.
Oh yeah, I
put up.
forgot. I think the only did I? I know I sent photos, and then I've already forgotten all about that. I haven't said that one yet. I think there were photos for Hyujing and Inari Okami.
Let's take a look, shall we?
Right,
So
that's
this
what I'm
was-
saying.
This was labeled as number 1.
Yes. So the first one is the generalized how people saw the Kitsune.
And this is very fox-like. Pretty much
Yes.
just looks like a fox with a shit ton of tails.
Exactly. And like instead of like fluffy tails, they're like lines, which I was really interested to see that it wasn't super fluffy like how you see depicted now. It's just very
Kinda like yeah, they
very
look very
thin.
ropish more than like fluffy
Mhm.
tails, yeah.
And then after that one was I think the Inari, which I think I put a 2 on.
Sure did. Is it this one right here?
It is, yes. That is a blacksmith. Hold on, I have it in my notes. Where is it? Inari and their fox spirits help the blacksmith Muchika forge the blade Kitsune Maru, Little Fox, in the late 10th century. This legend is the subject of the non-drama Shinjo Kaji. And
Little
then
fox, your name. You said your name.
I did.
Yeah.
I realized that after I said it, I was like, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Me.
And then the third picture, which is another Inari.
Oh, you can see the little
think-
fox down in this one too.
Oh yeah. Which is another Inari appears to a warrior. This portrayal of Inari shows the influence of oh goodness, this word. Dakina.
That sounds right.
Jesus.
That sounds
Yeah.
like a word.
Yep,
Concepts
that's exactly,
from Buddha.
Nope, that's it. That's
From
yep.
Buddhism. Buddhism.
Buddhism.
Buddhism. Thank you.
I like Buddhism.
Just like, how do I say this?
It's
I'm
Buddhism,
butchering
yes.
things. Thank you.
You don't really have to pronounce the H.
Hey,
It's-
if
it's
you
a-
don't
it's a
butcher
silent
things,
H.
then it's only
Buddhism.
me butchering things,
Thank
and
you.
I just can't have that. Okay.
I also butcher things
You
sometimes.
do really good. And you're multilingual. It's bullshit. I
Imagine.
can't barely speak the English.
Me too. Let's see. Which one was 4? 4 was the
It is
I think a
beautiful woman with a
statue.
fox statue.
Oh, yes.
Oh,
That is
wow.
the Hyuksen, I believe. Also called Hyushin, fox god, or Hu Wang, fox ruler, is a deity in Chinese religion whose cult is. God damn it. I forgot that it was cult. Is present in province of North China from Heian and Shandong northwards, but especially in northeast China, where it can be said to be the most popular deity.
Interesting that you mention a cult, because I know in Japan they have. I know that was like based in China, but I know like Japan has a lot of present day cults and like have had.
Oh yeah.
So I wonder if that's. I know China's a little more strict with that kind of stuff, but I'm
Right.
curious. Do you want me to stay on this screen? Do you have more that you want to show right now, or do you want me to go back to that?
I think I'm good. I can't remember. I'm so sorry.
Oh, don't you even worry about it, honey. That's all right. That's what do we say? Scuff, right?
Yeah,
Oh,
that is
maybe
true. Scuff.
This is us
All
in
about
the
scuff.
flesh.
Yeah. Let's see here.
Mamma mia. Daku, I think you might be muted.
No, I just
okay.
didn't.
It just
I just
didn't. Yeah, it didn't make.
I
Noise.
didn't enunciate. I did a little breath.
Sometimes you just gotta breathe.
Yep,
that's right.
A little breath.
Let's see here. So some theories are some scholars say that the word kitsune means come and sleep or come always, but for others it is simply translated as fox spirit, which I thought was interesting.
I like come always. That's my favorite.
I'm keeping it together, girls. I am keeping it together.
You're doing your best.
Had it together,
but I am doing it.
I don't have things together. Everybody knows this.
I have to be organized still because I still gotta go after this, so I can't
That's
be all
true. That's
loopy
true.
right now.
It's like keep it together. Keep it together.
I mean, you
foxes
can come all the time.
Technically, it could. Anyways, foxes that live longer were also believed to gain supernatural abilities, such as have psychic powers, which allow them to take possession of human bodies to usually humiliate them.
Holy shit!
I.e., making them run naked through the town, giving all their money away, or eating huge amounts of food until the person becomes. A less dramatic measure is that a kitsune might enter a human's mind while the latter is sleeping to deliver a message through a certain dream.
What a fucking nightmare. Volker was right. That is a kinky fox. That's a really kinky fox. Oh my god.
Right?
Oh my.
They could have some crazy abilities. It's just like, now wait a minute.
I'm jotting notes on things we're going to talk about because you'll see. God, it's so crazy.
Oh boy.
It is so crazy.
Let's see here. According seriously, goddamn. According to Japanese folklore, after every 100 years, a kitsune is believed to grow a new tail and can have up to 9 tails, as I said earlier, thereby becoming the nine-tailed fox, which is Kyubi or Kyubi no Kitsune. Which I was like, what? That's fancy.
I like that I like they grow a tail like for every 100 years because they're kind of like trees. But instead of rings, it's tails.
Exactly. It's like, now wait a minute. So you're telling me every 100 years I'm gonna get a new tail and I'm gonna get more powerful? Sign me up.
So if you come across one that has all 9 tails, like I'd be kind of scared because I mean that thing's been alive for like at least 900 years.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
You're like, hello,
it's like, you know what?
Would you like a sacrifice?
It's like, I'll give you a sacrifice or some tofu.
Sacrifice? Sorry.
You want a
I'm done.
sacrifice?
I'm sorry.
Sacrifice,
When my
Raggy.
My Scooby-Doo
Sacrifice.
references cannot be helped sometimes.
It's okay. Ooh, excuse me. Some tales suggest that it takes 1,000 years of age to acquire the ultimate nine-tail, at which point a kitsune becomes a tinko or a celestial fox.
Ooh.
Yes, and let's see, where is
See,
that?
those are the ones I think I've seen in media.
So there's two main categories: the white fur,
That's
the
a good
white
fart noise, though.
fur. Thank you. The white fur are the Zinko. They are the benevolent and celestial foxes associated with Anari, capable of warding off evil and serve as guardian spirits. Were usually requested to intervene on behalf of the locals when settling disputes between them and the bad foxes. Because the other fox, which is the bad fox, the Yoko, or Yoko? Yeah, Yako, Yoko, Yako. Are the more malicious, Jesus, malicious, mischievous, and downright destructive. They ruin reputations, steal valuables, and even lure travelers into deadly traps which no one can escape. They target arrogant or lazy people, but have been known to harass innocents as well. The Yoko are commonly portrayed as lovers in romantic stories. Which I'm like, what?
So they say they're very dynamic. Either they're going to harass you or fall in love.
One of the oldest and most popular kitsune stories is the saga of Lady Tamamo set in the 12th century. Which I wish I did a little more research on that one.
It'd be like that sometimes.
Yep, it's like, wait a minute.
You're like,
it's like, I should have. The kitsune first debuted in Japanese literature about the 8th century. Their legend hasn't faded ever since, as we know, because it's everywhere. You'll look at some VTube models, you'll look in TV, or you'll look in like anime, manga, all that fun stuff, and you'll find a kitsune.
I was gonna say like that.
I
as
think
soon
it
as
is
I
the
realized,
most popular yokai.
As soon as I
truly
realized,
think it is the most popular yokai.
I was like you said for mine. As soon as I saw what yours looked like, I was like, oh yeah, I've seen that. Nine Tails and Vulpix are like two of the most like common ones that I think of, but like I've seen so many different versions of that, and the spirit one. You see a lot of spirit foxes in like anime stuff like that.
Inuyasha being one of them.
Yep. Or you'll see like a fox mask that also represents kitsune or the kitsunes. Especially like the white masks; those also
I didn't realize
it.
that. That's really cool. Makes sense.
Yeah.
I think Overwatch has somebody that has the mask and
yes.
Yeah, I cosplayed as her.
Yeah, you did.
Not too long ago. Yeah.
I can't remember her name though.
Kiriko.
Yes.
Kiriko.
Yes. Yes. The
now
healer.
that I know that the mask is what that represents, it makes it's all coming together.
It's all making sense. Yeah, her
together.
ult is releasing, I think, a kitsune or something like that. I can't remember exactly, because I haven't seen it in a while. But so one of the things, so we said sacrifices were one of the things that they did. So eventually, a special tofu recipe was invented for the foxes as an offering, and now you can find them around the ancient temples of Inari. Also, some families kept foxes as pets, believing they would bring them wealth and success, while other families that were believed to be descendants from the Yoko foxes were ostracized by their communities. The kitsune is a master of illusions, a wild card, and a challenger of accepted notions. It's kind of, they're a crazy little guy.
I appreciate
to be
that
honest.
about them. You know, we
and
appreciate
I love
a
that.
crazy little guy here. Yeah, but I said we appreciate a crazy little guy.
Right? I love him. He's or them. Them's are so good. let's see here. I did that. So the portrayed in media. Probably one of the biggest known, like two of the biggest known animes that the Kitsune was featured in was Naruto and
Yep.
Inuyasha.
Mm-hmm.
Because Naruto has the fox form called Kuma, and it's this big nine-tailed fox-looking creature.
If you
And
only knew. Oh my god, if you only knew. I am like freaking out right now
I was say,
because
oh,
there's
she's gonna
so
burst.
many alignments. It's fucking insane.
I can't wait. I can't wait to, to hear it all. I'm
And
excited.
this happens to us. I don't know. Let's say if you guys watch our podcast or anything, or you've seen episodes, this happens very frequently where we won't unintentionally. And this makes a little more sense because it's yokai. They're all kind of like, you
Mhm.
know, intertwined a little
Yeah.
bit. It's the same
Yeah.
culture and stuff. But there's a lot of times where me and Daku and like our guest will all just like somehow interlap fucking topics somehow without even
Yeah, the
intentionally doing it.
similarities, or
Yeah, it's crazy.
they parallel each other or
Mhm.
align with each other. Like when you talked about the Kuchisaka Onna, and I talked about the Manananggal, and it was like both women that were mistreated and power taken away from them. It's just, and the rice and everything, it's just crazy. And so that's why I'm freaking out right now, because like everything Meso said, that I'm just like, oh my god, and now everything Foxy's saying, I'm just like, oh!
It's crazy. I love it though when, two paths
all comes
cross the
together.
same. Yeah. It's like,
always
wait a
nice.
minute.
Beautiful.
Especially with yokai. Yokai are very, I feel, connected in a lot of different ways
Yeah.
because a lot of it is not Shinto, but like
Mhm.
in that
Culturally
religion of
rooted, yeah.
yeah. So they all come from around not around the same time period, but like
Yeah.
they
Yours is
come
like so old. Oh my goodness. Like
yeah. That's why I was like, what do you mean?
I thought mine was fucking old because it was but
Mhm.
Mine is pretty old too, but it became popular during the Edo
Yeah.
period.
it's like booming period.
I'm still curious on when the Kitsune became popular. Like I couldn't find when it became popular. It
Like when it
just
popped off in
magically.
media.
Yeah, because I don't know, because Naruto was made and Inuyasha was made. Those were like 19
Honestly, it was probably almost
something.
as soon as like their media started picking up in general
Mhm.
because of how popular of a yokai and like thing it is culturally. It probably was like immediate because I'm sure they had a ton of like writings of it and stuff already.
Yeah.
So it's, very natural.
Once more people started to discover it, then it started being more like spread throughout the regions. Then it was like, oh my god, this needs to be talked about more because this is a really cool little guy. And then it's just like, oh my god, we
Okay.
really need to portray this more because there's not enough portrayal of it. And then
Yeah, they
here
also
we
have
are.
lots of festivals that actually have the kitsune as a mask that you can wear for the festivals.
Yeah.
It's very
Yes.
much, yeah. If it's not a kitsune mask, it's a tanuki mask or
Mhm.
something. It's either the kitsune or tanuki. They
Tanuki, yeah,
usually have
that's a Tanuki.
Yep.
giant celebrations, and
Yep.
it's often introduced culturally like that is because it's a part of their history. So when they do festivals, it definitely comes out in their way of decorating themselves for the event.
I love that.
Honestly, very, very awesome. And like I said, you see them a lot. There have been VTubers recently that I've been seeing a lot recently who are Kitsune themed or have Kitsune theming. I mean, look at me. I have 3 tails.
Look at me,
And
I'm a
now I
Kitsune.
can exactly. I'm a Kitsune. Like my little guy is a
Kitsune.
Kitsune, and then my little Foxy character is also a Kitsune, but now that I know all this like backstory and folklore about the Kitsune, it's like, okay, now I can kind of create a little bit of lore for myself. Which I was like, oh, this has been fascinating.
Yeah, it's a good
It's
topic.
it's fun to research things, but it definitely the anticipation of waiting for the podcast, that's the part where it's like,
I told you. Doesn't it feels a lot better once you're actually in it and doing it and just
Oh, yeah.
flowing? Because you're just
Oh,
like,
yeah.
all right, I'm ready.
Every time we
ready.
start, every time we do a podcast, every time we do a charity event, me and Meso will go on like, I'm gonna hurl.
I'm gonna
I'm
throw
gonna
up.
hurl.
Throw up.
And then we
gonna
start
throw up.
and then it completely goes away. But yeah, it's a common thing that we just get really, really sick to
But
our
you're doing
stomachs, and I'm
amazing,
just-
and you picked a
you are
great
killing
topic.
it. I am
Yeah,
so
especially
proud of
because,
you.
like I said, like I think all of us, at least I know most people in the Black Collar and just in our groups in general, watch anime or read manga, anything like that. So I'm assuming that they've all been like, "Oh shit, that's what that is."
Mm-hmm.
So
If
didn't
they hadn't already known,
yeah,
because
exactly.
like I
Yeah.
feel like so many people know about the Kitsune already from these media sources, but like also didn't know at the same time. It's crazy, honestly, to think about like how the Kitsune has kind of continued to grow over the years. Like it started so long ago, but now it's becoming even bigger because we have the ability to, you know, talk about these things,
Right.
to share these
Internet,
things,
man.
and like exactly. We're in
Crazy.
a digital age
golden
now.
age, yeah.
Yeah, where we can share anything and everything, and where we can get all this content, and yeah, here we are. It's crazy. I did forget to mention that older kitsunes can take on other shapes and even show greater power. They are able to they're able to bend space and time. They can take fantastic forms such as incredibly tall trees, or they can disappear at twilight to appear as a second moon in the sky. And there's some other
Moon. That's cool as hell.
yeah. There's some other characteristics as well. Some reminiscent to vampires and succubi, thus feeding on the
Okay.
life or spirit of human beings generally through sexual contact.
Of course, classic. If it's not ass eating, it's sexual soul stealing.
Yeah,
not?
apparently, you know, it's just like, I gotta get that energy somehow.
That's right.
You're gonna learn today.
God.
But yeah,
classic.
that is the Kitsune. I feel like I could have probably done a little bit more research, but this being my first ever podcast and first time on, I was like,
into it. Don't even start that now. Don't even start that now. You did great, and we appreciate you seriously so
Thank
much for
you.
being on. Oh, Miss, I can't hear you.
You did absolutely amazing.
And you
I
know
am
what,
so proud of
Thank you.
you.
Miss, you did
Yes.
amazing. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and just go through the rest of the photos you have. And if you think of anything to
Yeah.
add, we can do that too. So I got some more. I
Yeah.
got like at least 6 more photos that you sent.
Yeah,
so
and
why
I
not?
can just be like, all right, what is this
Fuck
one?
it.
This one is this one is that.
Yeah, if you
And
want to
then at
give
some
like a
point, maybe we
descriptor for the
wanna-
pod.
Maybe we want to show the video at some
Yes,
point.
I'm gonna
too.
say that's actually what I was gonna
Mhm.
say next. Is like we're about an hour and 34 in, so we have a little bit of time. So
Mm-hmm.
Good job. I'm so proud of you.
no, you did so good.
Thank you. Thank
I
you.
have questions for you during the Ghoulish Bites segment, and I'm excited for it. But
So I think that statue is I had it up and then I lost it. What's that? I gotta find it. I think that's Hujin, or Hujing, because I couldn't find too many things
it's
of
the fox
that.
goddess, right? Or the fox lady?
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, that's Huxen.
You know something? Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Oh no, you're good. I was just going to
No,
say,
you absolutely should.
that is the fox goddess, and it, I believe, is in China where you can see that.
I was just gonna say I always for like it's Japan has like such beautiful clothing and like art and
Mhm.
stuff. I mean, lots of cultures do, right? Lots and
Oh
lots,
yeah.
but I just love it. Such a
Honestly,
stunning
when it comes to Japanese and Chinese, like uh,
I feel like a lot of
fashion and
theirs-
attire, I love looking at like how it's evolved, and how the clothes they have like can sometimes be a little similar to one another,
Yeah.
but like different in their
have
own
their
way.
flair, yeah.
Yeah, I love it.
I'm gonna say that's something I love about doing the podcast.
Mhm.
Is that we get to see like different cultures and like their different mythologies, but also like some of their artwork, locations. A lot of the time, like it's just so cool to see this kind of shit.
Right.
Ooh, looking fancy. Tails. Let's see. He's got
Yes,
9.
that
He's got 9 of them.
is
He's an old boy.
that is also GLSEN, apparently, the fox deity, because they can either look like the female fox goddess or like this little creature guy.
Just a little guy.
Yeah, he's just a little guy.
That little baby guy is kind of creepy.
Yep, that's again another statue of GLSEN that I could find. Oh, I wish I had sent that one. That's a good image that I just found.
It'd be like that, I'm telling you.
It really do be, because like I'm
real
looking
do
to
be.
see what the images
We
were
do.
again, because my brain's like, it's stalling. It's just stuttering out slowly. Because there's so many images that really could have been used.
What the hell? Why did my thing do that?
Went backwards.
Yeah, it was so strange.
That is so the white one
Oh,
was
that one's gorgeous.
That is the Zenko. That is the celestial fox. That is what the celestial fox looks like typically. Very pretty.
That's I'm gonna say that one
Gorgeous.
is. I
It's
love,
so elegant.
and that one
Right?
gives 9 tails.
Yeah,
Right.
definitely.
That one gives like, yes, you worship me. I am the celestial being that you are so wonderfully acquainted with.
I say that one is like my favorite. Obviously, just so cool. But I also want to mention like how surprisingly violent, surprisingly violent entity.
Mm-hmm.
This one's funny. That art though.
Yes.
They look very.
That's
this
the
looks very
Yako.
dog-like. I would say this one looks more like hyenas.
Yeah, that is the Yako. Those, I guess, are how they are depicted. There we go. Oh yeah, Seb. Yeah,
absolutely.
100%. I see that.
The white fox, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. And that is the end of the photos I have for you, my dear.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Because I think that's all I sent.
I think that's actually perfect timing too. So, guys,
Awesome.
I'm gonna go ahead and play the video real quick. We're gonna go ahead and roll the GLSEN video. Also, I want to go ahead and mention again that Saturday at 9 p.m. Let me double check my notes so I'm not missing here. Pardon me, guys. So yes, Saturday tomorrow, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, with the amazing Dreg Vega. If someone could give him a shout out in my chat so people have a direct link to him, please. But he will be having the special guest Luke Blankenship, and he is from GLSEN. Like, he is part of GLSEN. Like, he's part of GLSEN, and that's just, I am so fucking excited to see that, and the fact that we got that, and like he is coming on, and we get to have someone in the flesh is just so amazing. I'm so excited. This event means so much. Isn't that amazing? We've already raised $900, guys. It's the first day.
Wow.
It's the first day.
First day, first year.
And we're getting cream pied. It's crazy.
And this is actually, I believe, isn't this like the first actual charity that we've done with the Black Collar Collective that has a organizer with the charity that we're founding? I think this is
coming
the first
on live.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The very first time we're having a live guest from the charity organization, which is so cool. I'm proud of you, Drag. I'm fucking proud of you.
Yeah, Vega.
I'm proud of all you motherfuckers. Done so amazing, and I love you guys very much.
We're just getting started, and we've already got to experience a lot of amazing streamers, from the not at all ragey vulgar to Nambin's 87 deaths in Super Mario 87, 97.
Yeah, it was up there. It was up there.
To the topic about, butt eating turtles.
Turtles and beautiful spirit
Gotta love
foxes.
it. Yep.
You're awesome, Epic. You're fucking awesome. And yeah, my husband is a ragey, adorable son of a bitch. I was just over here laughing. I put on makeup, laughing at him. I'm like, man, I have to go outside and check the mail so the neighbors don't think he's fucking murdering me or something. I'm just like, hello, everyone. We're fine over here. Hello. For those of you who don't know what we're talking about, if you're listening or just didn't watch Volker's segment, he was trying to speed run Zelda. Don't remember which one.
Ocarina of Time, I believe.
Ocarina of Time. And when he hit his goal, money-wise, like us for our cream pies, he snapped a keyboard over his knee, and it's because everybody kept resetting him anytime he got close to doing anything. And with the resets, he goes to the beginning. So he was raging real good.
Did anyone clip him? Did anyone clip him smashing the keyboard?
I think
Someone
he
should
did.
probably clip that.
I want to say he
I was
did.
gonna
Not
say,
really
yeah,
well,
someone could always go back and
amazing.
It exploded,
from
yeah.
the VOD.
It was pretty hot, but I mean, what? Who's
You gotta be
crazy.
strong to break a keyboard too. God damn. Just the thought of
You want to
breaking.
go to a rage room and just grab like a
God,
freaking
Oh my God,
massive.
yes.
Aw, thank you for that $10 dono. We appreciate
go!
it. You
Yay.
rock. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you, Happy. You're amazing. We love you. And it's for the children. But real quick, I'm going to go ahead and roll that video. I'm going to deafen real quick. And we're going to go ahead and roll that. And then I'll be back.
For over 30 years, GLSEN has been the leading national organization working to create safe, supportive, and LGBTQ+ inclusive K-12 schools and learning environments for all students. Our national network of educators, students, and over 40 local GLSEN chapters work to ensure that LGBTQ+ students are able to learn and grow in a school environment free from bullying and harassment, and that all students have the opportunity to fulfill their potential regardless of sexual orientation, gender identity, or expression. Based on our research and experience, we focus on 4 core supports: comprehensive policies around key issues for LGBTQ+ youth, supportive educators and schools, student-led clubs, and inclusive curriculum. Unfortunately, right now, that work has become immeasurably harder. Hundreds of anti-LGBTQ+ bills have been introduced around the country, and each day brings new hateful legislation. This is why my colleagues at GLSEN and I are asking you to rise up for LGBTQ+ youth, to amplify the visions and needs for LGBTQ+ young people, and rise up with your voices, your spirits, your consciousness, and your bodies. They need us to stand with them, to help stem the tide of hate that is flowing. They need us to let them know that we will take action on their behalf in places that they cannot, like the voting booth. We are grateful for those who are rising up for LGBTQ+ youth, and we invite you all to join GLSEN in rising up for LGBTQ+ youth today. For over 30 years, GLSEN has been the leading national organization working to create safe, supportive, and LGBTQ+ inclusive K-12 schools and learning environments for all students. Our national network of educators, students, and over 40 local GLSEN chapters work to ensure that LGBTQ+ students
There we go. Make sure we're on muted, Daku. I cannot hear you at the moment. There we go.
Oh,
Make
I
sure
gotta
we're on mute,
re-deafen
Daku.
the
One
There we
second.
go. Sorry, I was I
Yes,
muted
same.
myself in case I talked over the video and I don't want to, so I'm just like, oh, I gotta just mute to make sure to be safe. But oh, thank you for that, Happy. I appreciate you.
I really appreciate it. So we appreciate everybody being here. And we have about 10-ish minutes. So we're just gonna chit chat a little bit.
Actually,
wanna set up
you're gonna
Daku?
be chit chatting with my picture since I'm gonna have to start setting up
Yeah,
the
I was
stream.
about to, I was
I'm
literally
still
saying,
here, but I'm just my
yes.
face is just gonna disappear, you guys.
Someone's
I love y'all.
alive, Mr. Man.
But
Love
I'm
you.
still here. I'm still present.
So to the chat, can you guys think of any times that you think you've seen any of the yokai we've talked about so far? The Kitsune, did I say that right?
Kitsune.
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 Mhm.
For you people listening, as I lose my voice, you're welcome
Right.
for that delicious ear butter of terrible
Mhm.
pronunciation. Or have you guys ever seen a kappa in any anime, manga, TV, movies, anything like that? Let me know. I am very curious.
Yeah,
Mhm.
the Kappa I knew from Animal Crossing, and then I knew it from
Right?
several animes. Because the moment you start, like the moment you sent me what you were going to work on, I'm like, I
I
recognize
know
this
that, right?
tool.
Yeah.
I'm like, I know who this is, and I didn't know that much about them because I was shooketh by
Yeah, I
their
think we were all shooketh.
activities. Their
Mhm.
activities were
Their
a bit
activities.
yeah, their chosen activities
Like
is a bit crazy to me, but you know.
Just a bit.
they know have a they know how to party. They have a good time.
I
They
see that.
Mhm.
they ain't gonna leave you unsatisfied. They're gonna might leave you dead, but they will eat your ass about it.
But yeah, so I have several.
Aww,
What
happy.
happy? What
Happy
happy do? I want
said,
to know.
I love this being the fact that I had to stay in the closet for over 35 years. Love anything to help everyone be their true self. I could fucking
Aw.
hug you and give you a big old kiss-a-rooney. You are so, yes, exactly. This is exactly why we support stuff like this, especially stuff like this in these
Mhm.
crazy fucking times.
Mhm.
It's
Yeah,
just
for
like,
sure.
this is, thank you so much, Happy. I'm so glad you could be here for this, honestly, because it really is such a hard thing to go through. I'm married to a straight cis man, right? But I am pansexual. I thought I was bisexual growing up. You know what I mean? You know how it is. Um,
Mhm.
but when I was growing up, even in the '90s, people were like, "No, you're not. You're not. You know, you like boys. You're not. You know, stop it. You just want attention, or it's a phase. You know." And I
Oh
know
Mhm.
it's
my god.
even harder for people that
So
aren't
I
with
It was
the
always
stereotypical.
it's just a
so
phase.
Thank
It'll
you so
oh my
much,
pass.
gosh.
Chicken Doodle. Sorry, guys, we have a
So
raid.
No,
oh,
you're
we
good.
got a raid. Welcome in, raiders. We're happy to
Welcome,
have
Raiders.
Thank you
you.
so much. We are doing the first annual Black Collar Collective GLSEN charity event. We are raising GLSEN raises awareness and does programs and legislation to help pass or push legislation to make K through 12 schools a safer place for LGBTQIA plus students and marginalized students. So I really appreciate you rating me tonight. It means so much. Sorry to interrupt you, Daku.
It's okay. It's okay. But that's important. It's important that we talk about what we're doing
Yes,
here and why we're
absolutely,
doing it and what we're doing
absolutely.
it for. And it feels great to finally have a charity that we do that's focused on the
Yes,
LGBTQ, because we do a lot of charity events for we do it for the youth and people with breast cancer, or you know, we are just raising.
mental
So
health. Yeah,
it's nice to have,
Mhm.
like, this is like one of the charities that I feel like we were missing as the BCC, and now that we've got it,
absolutely.
it's really
It
great to
feels
have
very
an
complete. Yeah,
LGBTQ one, especially since it aligns with a lot of us within that community and within like our communities that are attached to us. But
absolutely.
the thing is, like, growing up, I was told, like, I found out when I was very, very young. I was like 8 years old and I had a crush on
Yep.
a girl who I thought was my best friend, right? And so in junior high, my mom found out that I was bisexual and she told me straight up that it was like a phase. And
Yep.
now I'm just like, yeah, it was. I'm actually pansexual.
Yeah.
So
Right.
Yeah,
Exactly.
you're
right.
right.
Exactly.
Like,
You weren't wrong.
actually.
You weren't wrong. So that's kind of accurate. But yeah, so for me, this charity is pretty exciting in
Yeah.
that sense that I just feel like it was something that completed our collection for sure. And like I said, I'm really excited to have the person showing up tomorrow in Vega's stream that is a part of the organization. And I feel, for
Yes.
me, that's pretty amazing to
That's
have
really
someone
cool.
that is a part of the charity come in and talk about it.
Yeah.
Is it means a
Mhm.
lot more coming from where it started from. So it's really, really amazing. And
Happy. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
go ahead. No.
I was just gonna say happy. You don't have to go into detail ever. You never ever have to explain it. But I'm so glad that I know it's probably been like a hard, learning things about yourself, and especially when you're older. I'm sure I don't have personal experience with that because I realized it very young. But like, especially being able to come out and stuff like that, and whatever else you've been going through in the last 2 years, discovering yourself. I'm sure that's like a very like it's just a lot. You know, it's very stressful, but it's also probably very freeing, right? And I really hope that you can be who you want to be with those who you love and care about, because that's what really matters. We appreciate you here. We love you here. Thank you for being here.
Yes, we really appreciate you guys. Thank you for choosing us for the raid, for the raids that came in for this. It's been really fantastic. So, I'm a little bit nervous about my segment, but we
You
are
always
excited.
I'm
nervous
for it.
excited.
You're
I
amazing,
know
baby.
I can't help it. I cannot help it.
It's okay. We
But-
were all nervous.
I'm gonna go ahead and get everything set up on my end. That's why I had to turn off my camera, because I have to switch from Discord over to where's the donate button? You just do ! Donate, Jonathan.
There you go.
And it will pop up the link, so you can go ahead and donate there. We appreciate all the donations that's
Of
come in.
course.
I
and hi,
can't believe
Jonathan.
we're already at 917.
That's amazing.
That
I'm
is
so proud of you
amazing. I am
guys.
so excited for you.
We were just
It's
talking about
great.
how much
Like,
this means.
It
Yeah,
really
we did hit the
does, so-
200 already. We did hit the goal
Yeah,
already.
we
But
hit
if
it,
you want to
so-
donate, please don't let that stop you, because you'll
Yeah.
be entered the raffle for Daku stuff, for some enamel pins. If you do 50, you're
Mhm.
guaranteed one. 100, you're guaranteed a fancy Switch one, which is so fucking cute. And if you
Yeah.
donate anything, you're entered into the raffle to maybe win. So
Yeah, so I'm pretty excited. So you guys are gonna see that we're gonna jump over to my channel soon, and after we jump over to my channel, you guys are gonna see that there's gonna be quite a few familiarities for sure. You're gonna see some familiarities
Yes.
on
I'm
our
excited.
we are
on our
continuing the
topics of what we
podcast.
cover.
Yes. Here in a few
But-
minutes, we are continuing it right over to Daku's channel. We are choo-chooing, and we are continuing the podcast with her topic and some ghoulish bites. And at the end, you're going to see two sexy cows get a cream pie to the face. So, you know, what more could you ask for, right?
Who doesn't love two cows getting
I
cream
love
pie?
this community, and Happy. I'm sorry that it happened so late in your life. I wish you could have had that freedom earlier, but I'm so fucking glad that you are experiencing now. I'm so
Yeah.
fucking glad that you lit yourself, not be afraid. I know it can be so hard, and especially in the world we live in now, it is so goddamn hard out there, man.
It's
But
hard
I'm
and
fucking
scary.
proud of you. And if if you ever need anything, look at this fucking community we have here. Look at this giant community we have here for you. So don't ever, I'm proud of you. I'm so fucking proud of you. I hope that it just gets better.
Jonathan! Oh, Jonathan is another one that gets both. Holy shit.
Hey,
Jonathan!
What happened?
What?
Shit,
150.
150.
Oh my, Jonathan! Thank you.
Let's
That we've hit our
go.
fifth goal. Holy
Oh my
crap, you
god!
guys!
Holy shit!
That is
I
awesome.
could throw up
Thank you.
$1,000. That's amazing,
Oh
guys.
my
We're at
god!
$1,000
Let's
already
go.
for charity.
Well, Jonathan just won both my
pin is
pins, and I don't think
so
Jonathan has
cute.
any of them yet. So Jonathan's
Let's
gonna
say-
have as many pins as Papa Cortra now.
Let's say
I love that.
Jonathan and Nam got both too, didn't he?
Yep.
Yep.
Naman
So-
got both pins, and
Oh
Jonathan
my
got both
god,
pins.
guys!
I'll show you guys what the pins look like on my stream so that you guys can see what you guys are gonna get as
Yes, that's awesome.
as a gift. And anyone that donates, you will be added into the raffle for one of the wand pins. So don't you worry if you couldn't donate the amount that we were saying that would guarantee it. You will be entered to the raffle for the pins. And we'll pull it. So don't you worry about that. If you can't afford a full $50 donation, if you donate between $1
Yes,
to
anything gets you in.
$100, well, $1 to $49, you'll be able to get entered into the raffle to possibly win a pin. So don't
so
stress
amazing.
about
Holy,
that. But
I'm
it's
like-
just anyone that spends 100 or 50. I'm just gonna go ahead and guarantee you a pin because that
I
is
am
fantastic.
absolutely blown away right now. Like,
Yeah.
I'm so proud of this community and all of you guys, seriously. And yes, Happy.
It's been an honor.
I am somebody that has cut off family as well for different reasons, mind you, but still, family is what you make it and who you make it. And I'm proud that you found your family. You have a family here. Well,
Family
yeah,
doesn't have
always
to be
know that.
blood.
You're damn right. You're damn
Just because
right.
they're blood doesn't mean they're family.
But
Like,
yes.
I am just so blown. And this is literally for, like, such a great fucking cause. Like it's so very close to my heart, and I know so like I think almost every more people I know are part of the LGBTQTIA plus community than aren't, right? At this point, at least for me personally. So, and I know a lot of them, like me, we're all generally millennials or older, we didn't have as we had a little bit better, right, than the people before us. That's how it works generally, hopefully, if progress is progressing. But,
Yeah, right.
like, I know that all of us, we wish we would have had the things that GLSEN is trying to implement and promote and get into the schools and help.
Kate wants to be in the pool.
You need to get in this pool, baby girl.
I actually like it, so I'll probably keep the pool.
It's so cute.
Jonathan, oh my God,
happened?
no!
Oh snap!
Oh shoot, you guys!
I'm gonna pass
And
out.
you're getting
Wow, Jonathan! Wow, Jonathan! Roddy
we
Mama,
get more
don't you
than-
worry. Welcome in, Raiders.
Holy
Can we get more than one cream pie?
shit! I mean,
Oh,
I guess
God. I told Ginger he can cream pie my he can put a cream pie on my face and then also slap one on the tatas if he wanted. So
Yes.
Vulgar. I don't know if you're hearing, but we're doing a Tata shot too. I guess we're getting a double pie.
All right, I'm ready for whenever you guys want to jump over there, and we'll
I'm gonna have to throw
continue
this
this
dress
party
right in the washer.
But welcome in, Raiders. We're going to go over
my
to the next
God.
channel. We're going to
Yes.
keep the charity raid train going. We're
Yes,
raising
we
money for
are.
a great cause. And
God.
I'm so excited. We've already hit our goal so many times. So thank you guys.
Yes.
We've already, wow, blown away, you guys.
To the Raiders.
Blown
Roddy
away.
Mama,
Crazy.
thank you so much for the
Oh,
biddies.
man.
But
that
if
is
you're coming in
amazing.
with the raid with Roddy Mama, we are literally please stay because we are raiding right over to the beautiful docu bar who you hear right now. We're continuing our podcast and we're talking about more yokai, and we're going to take cream pies to the face from our significant others at the end of this because we've hit many goals. So please hang on in there, guys, as we get prepared. I love you guys. Thank you for being here, and I love you.
You're still going to be with us for the next part. You're going to have to be.
Oh, yeah. I was
you
just
get to hear about my
this
topic.
is
You ain't going
Meso's
nowhere.
channel
I
now.
am holding you in the pool. You're not allowed to leave the pool.
Don't worry. I was saying we're on Meso's right now, so I was thanking them for letting me be on their channel.
We love you so much.
Well,
but also, of course, the podcast.
Mm-hmm.
I appreciate you guys wanting me to be here. Honestly.
No, it's meant so much to us. Get you going. And we really appreciate you taking the time to be here. Truly. And doing the work for it. All right, guys, let's get this continued. I'm going to use the restroom real quick. I suggest everyone else do that as well as we raid on over. Get your drinks, get your snacks, take a pee. Let's get fucking ready to talk about some more yokai. I love you guys. As soon as I'm ready to party, here we go. We're coming for you, baby.